hit him on the head. Oh! DDT planted him right on the side of the head. This might be it.
You need to get him away from them ropes, Kato. There he goes.
2. Oh, he just kicked out. Just kicked out. He hit that DDT.
If he wouldn't have had to take the time to pull him away from them ropes, that could have been it right there.
Call for the elbow. Oh, what's it? Oscar Maverick. Of course, I should have known better. Where you find one cockroach, you find many. Same old out of the neighborhood. Same old nonsense. Caught him.
I wasn't upset at all, Kato. That we
here we go. Hey, Daniel Exotic's up here. Who's he going to fight? He's had a problem with both guys. Caused a distraction on the Alpha. Oh, we got him. Come, small package. 1, 2, 3. We got a winner. Nice. A new guy to the territory here. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
You're not tripping, Imagine Wrestling. Look me in my bloodshot eyes. It's I, the midair messiah, the cornucopia of charismatic color and creativity. It is I, the guru of guess who? I am the Midnight Flyer.
I got a big shot tonight, Kato. I'm ready for this title shot. I know I lost it last week, but it's all right. This week, my mind's focused for this title.
Everyone knows us as the tag team of the mountain, and we will always be the tag team of the mountain. But moving forward, we got our eyes set on a bigger mountain.
It's time to put this aside. By the end of the year, the Rad Boys will be Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Champions. But first, one more mountain to climb. Two we haven't beaten yet. The Watch! We want you. One more time.
You're going to see more big-time Bill Collier as the Imagine Heavyweight Champion. So, DC, now do you finally know what time it is?
It's big time. I'm sick of the Rad Boys. Ugh. You know what? If they want the Watch, Kato, they can have the Watch. They've never beat us, and it sure as hell isn't going to start in February.
I want to grow an extra pair of arms so I can drink ginger ale and weed whack at the same time. But what I need to do is address the elephant in the room. Come on, Kato. Midnight Flyer, whoever it is. The reality is what I need to address is that's really Jimmy the hippie. He's supposed to be fired.
What we're here to talk about is the fact that you know, I know, Neighbor John knows, everyone knows that that's Jimmy the hippie. Whatever you want to call him, however you want to rebrand him now as the Midnight Flyer, whatever you want to call him, I don't care. I'm here for a fight, and this time, Midnight Flyer, I'm kicking your ass.
Oh, there you go. Boy, everybody sort of wound up about this Midnight Flyer guy. Just some new guy.
Lucio De Beer had been blaming me personally, from what I hear, that I'm the reason he's not getting booked. Yeah, maybe that's true. I don't think you're that good. I beat you before, Lucio. I know you'll never claim it, but I've beaten you many times before. And if that's what it's going to take to get you out of Imagine Wrestling, I think that's what I'm going to have to do.
And I'm here at Imagine Wrestling to make a point that nobody is ready to mess with Mamba!
Oh, he made him smell his own thumb! Oh, so close! So close!
We almost had a new champion.
Man,
Kato.
that was close. What's it gonna be? I don't think Kimchi could see. He might have got his own thumb right in his eye, or that smell is burning his eyes out.
He was just swinging wildly there, Kato.
Shots. Got him in some sort of pump handle. He's going for a pump handle style slam. He caught him! Oh, he caught him! It couldn't just be it. Could it finally be over? 2, 3, new champion! Yes! New champion! Thank God. Oh my God, here comes. Oh, these guys, always with the nonsense. Come on. Come on, we need some help out here. We need some help. Come on.
There we go.
There comes the Rad Boys putting a stop to this. Kick in the guts. Help the guy out. Give him his belt. And again, your winner and new Imagine Live champion, Daniel Exotic. Boom, baby, we're live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. You know that means I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm loving life. I hope that you can say the same. We got a lot going on tonight. I want to talk about it right now. Let's not waste any time. But if you haven't done it already, take a second right now. Give our video a thumbs up. It helps us so much. It helps push us up in the algorithm, as I say every week. I don't even know what that means, but I read it somewhere, and it makes me feel like I know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, give us a thumbs up. I do know for a fact, though, it pushes our product out to more people. So we do appreciate you guys that take the time to share, turn on notifications, and subscribe to our channel. We made it over 900 just today, actually. Made it over 900. A big
Incredible
accomplishment.
milestone.
Yeah, we're very happy about that, so we appreciate everybody that's subscribed to our channel. Some of the things that you're going to see tonight on this show, we're going to hear from the Rad Boys, neighbor John Ross, Malachi Gage. We're going to hear from Coach Lance Payne, the King's Court, Spencer Slade, Tito Orich, the Midnight Flyer, Kim Chi, all those guys are here. Plus, we have two incredibly big matches. One match is ready to go, so we're not going to waste too much time here. The first match we're going to see tonight is the one half of the watch, the Sideshow Psycho Malachi Gage. He will be in action going 1-on-1 with banging Jake Wiley. We're excited to see that match. And in our main event tonight, it will be for the Imagine Live champion. It'll be the new champion defending for the first time, Daniel Exotic, going 1-on-1 with a guy that has tormented him to no end. He is the world beater, Chris Coleman. Big match.
Big match and a big challenge for Daniel Exotic right out the gate.
Absolutely.
That title here last week.
Absolutely, man. So we got a lot going on here. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to see this match because I know these two have fought in the past and they have been great matches. So let's go ahead and take it to the ring right now. First, he is one half of the watch. He is accompanied tonight by the coach, Lance Payne. He is the Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage.
Keep them back.
His opponent, accompanied to the ring tonight by all that, Braden Elliott. He is one half of the Rad Boys. He is banging Jake Wiley. I'm looking forward to this one, man.
This is going to be an entertaining match, that is for sure.
These two guys have a ton of history. Once upon a time in a distant land far, far away, and another time they were stablemates in the neighborhood. Of course, Jake Wiley has broke out on his own. He and Braden Elliott are one of the hottest tag teams on the independents right now. And, man, this should be a good fight. They've had some great fights in the past.
I personally think Jake Wiley breaking away from the neighborhood is the best career move he has ever made.
Absolutely, man. Tell you what, these two guys can flat out wrestle, though. Two graduates of the Imagine Dojo right here. Guys that know each other once upon a time for well over a year back in 2019. They trained together, and so they know each other really well.
And some would probably even call them friends at one point.
Oh, absolutely. When they were part of the neighborhood, they were inseparable, and now nothing but hatred. Wow. Tripped him up a bit. Goes for an arm drag. Didn't have the momentum to do it. Oh, he caught him with a shoulder block. Takes him down. Trips him up. There you go. This is what I was talking about. Two guys that really know each other. Nobody getting an advantage here. Big, deep arm drag. Beautifully done. Reverse right back. Both guys. Oh, he caught him right in the mouth with that drop kick. High.
Wow.
And Malachi Gage, no small man. Referee! Hey, referee! Referee, make them get back. Make them get back. We got a technical issue. Keep it separated in case we come back. Okay, back at it.
Oh, right back at it. Sorry about that, folks. Our feed froze up, but we are back at the action. Clearly, Malachi Gage got the upper hand here, and he is trying to keep a hold of that upper hand at this point. And that is how you do it right there. Always going for the victory. That's smart. Absolutely smart.
That sucked. I don't know what happened there, but it's like we were back on Facebook there for a minute. We used to have those problems all the time back on Facebook. I think we're back at it now, though.
Obviously, I'd love to see Jake Wiley pull off the win here, Kato, but that does not happen very often against Malachi Gage.
No, this is a guy who doesn't lose matches, man. He finds a way. Every time he's out there, he finds a new way and a new sort of strategy to win matches. He's dangerous and unpredictable. That's the best way to describe a guy like Malachi Gage. How do you prepare for somebody that's so unpredictable?
You can't. You can study all the tape in the world, but that doesn't mean he's doing the same thing ever again.
I'll tell you what, I talked to you about that move before. I don't like it. I think it's something, we banned the power driver out of wrestler safety, and I'll tell you what, I think that's a move we at some point we might have to take a look at.
Yeah, I didn't get a real good look at it, Kato. I'm going to have to watch some video back on that.
It is so jarring to the spine and so dangerous the way he drops people down. I don't like it, and I feel like somebody's going to get seriously injured at some point. I don't even know how to describe that thing. It locks their arms and drives their spine into the ground, and it just is visually stunning to see.
Come on, get up. Get up! Come on! Come on!
I don't agree with that tactic there, Kato, letting the man get back up. If you got him down, keep him down.
I agree. I'll tell you what, I've seen, we've talked about that before in Malachi Gage's matches, but somehow it still works out for him, man. He gets inside their head with that psychology, and just...
And apparently he got inside Jake Wiley's rib cage with that chop.
Man, you could hear it from here. It was hard and difficult, and now he's standing right on the side of his face. I don't know.
I don't know. Is standing on the head illegal?
I'm not sure. I think holding the ropes, yeah.
Additional support.
Yeah, I think that's probably where your problem's going to lie in there, but, man. I'll tell you, a big problem for me is that damn whistle. Oh, my God, I get sick and tired of hearing it.
Because honestly, in my early career, I stood on a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the legality of it. Oh, Jake Wiley went for a clothesline, and it was blocked with a big boot. He catches him underneath.
What is
some
this?
sort of package? Oh, a package-style backbreaker. Devastating. Unbelievable. Good grief, man. That offense is so varied and so dangerous. Malachi Gage is not a guy you want to mess with inside the ring.
Yeah, I can't say that I've seen that particular move before, Kato.
I've only seen it in one place. That's for Malachi Gage. He is it's unique. How do you prepare for that? Somebody's got to figure something out, though. This guy is intent on hurting somebody and ending their career. It really seems like.
So what you're saying is we have a new innovator of violence?
Boy, there's some that's. He's an innovator, all right. Innovator of new ways to end careers. Man, oh man, you just have to wonder, both these guys have really sort of focused on tag team wrestling as of late, and you sometimes wonder if there's going to be a bit of rust on these guys based on, being in that style. It's a much different style, as you know.
And you can't strategize the same for a singles match as you can for a tag team match.
One thing, maybe it sort of really affected Jake Wiley, but there seems to be no singles rust on Malachi Gage right now. He is focused and has been dominant in this match.
As he usually is. I mean, he is a dominant man to be in the ring. Like we said earlier, he rarely loses.
Oh. A little bit of a counter there. Maybe this will be the gap that he needs. Maybe a little bit of space here. This is... Oh!
Not enough of a gap in space to keep Malachi Gage down.
Every time Jake Wiley feels like he has an opening, every time it feels like he's got a little bit of a chance, some momentum to build, Malachi Gage has had an incredible answer tonight. This thing has been extremely one-sided, way more one-sided than I ever could have expected. Malachi Gage is on top of his game in a way different way than we're even used to seeing tonight.
Another thing that we don't talk about a whole lot, Kato, is, here wrestling in this environment is completely different than wrestling in a live show, and that affects a guy's mentality going into a match as well.
Absolutely. You cannot imagine, well, you can.
Yes.
But
unless you've been there, you cannot imagine
how much having a live crowd fire you up and pump you up, how much of a difference it really makes to a guy who relies on the crowd like the Rad Boys do.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is like wrestling in a vacuum.
In a what?
In a vacuum.
Oh, okay.
What did you think I said?
A backyard. I'm like, no, we've never done that.
No, all these guys are trained. That Maniac seems to love it. He took an elbow in the face, and let's see if he has... Oh, he might have knocked the smile off his face with that one. Oh, he caught him! Tailbone right in the sternum, man. That'll take the wind right out of you. We might finally have the momentum shift that he was looking for. Wow. Catching him right behind the ear with those forearms. Ducks a line. Cuts his knee out from under him. What's he got in mind here? Oh! That punch right behind the ear. Good night.
I love a quality punch, Kato, and those are quality punches.
Man, that one caught him right behind the ear. What a nightmare, man. If you've ever been punched behind the ear, not a good way. And he had everything moving in the right direction. His body, his fist, he caught him perfectly behind the ear. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of blood red in that hair from behind that ear. That's a sensitive spot to get hit. Caught him in the guts. This might be it. Oh, he blocked it. Counter. Oh!
Back on that back again, Kato.
I thought Jake Wiley was getting ready to counter that into an arm drag, but Malachi Gage just stopped his momentum and drove Jake Wiley directly onto his knee.
Which can be very effective, Kato. I've won a lot of matches doing that.
All right, I don't know why Braden Elliott's up on the apron here. Referee should probably get him down. This could be it here.
One too many times.
Malachi Gage looks like he might be setting him up for a murder ride here. I'm not sure. There he is, Braden Elliott back up on the apron. Oh, this 2, 3, there he got him. Wow. Whoa, talk about a come from behind.
What was that? What was that?
Man, oh man, Braden Elliott, a little bit of the neighborhood's own medicine on that one. A little bit of their own medicine. Hey, holy cow, man. We got our winner. So, hey, it's time for some interviews, man. Let's go ahead and head to the first one right now. Let's not lose any time. First, we're going to hear from David Laws and his entire King's Court.
Hello, wrestling fans. My name is Abraham Klein. Right now, I am joined with the King's Court. And the question a lot of people have been asking is what's going on with the Mambo Italiano joining the group?
The question everyone should be asking is, how did people not know that King Lawless had a plan all along? You see, Lord LaRusso, Earl Apollo, and King Lawless needed to add Monsignor Mambo to the group. We've had this plan in the works for months now. And Mr. Klein, Imagine Wrestling, you are about to see how the King's Court will dominate Imagine Wrestling.
All right, well, this has been Abraham Klein for Imagine Wrestling saying, thanks for watching.
There we are, man. I don't know what's going on with our feed, but we'll keep working on it. We're going to plug through, man. We're going to make it through this night tonight. If we need to, we'll reload this a little later on tomorrow. But I think hopefully it's good to go now. There's a lot of glitches going on, and we have some suspicions who's behind it. And I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm going to name names. I think it's this man right now. It's Kim Chi, a little upset after losing the Imagine Live title last week. Is there any truth to the rumor that you are sabotaging our feed? Yeah, I know you're saying you didn't do it and Scout's on and all that, but you're a known liar. You're a known cheater, and nobody likes you. I'm just saying. So it's my understanding you have instituted for next week you are going to get another shot at this Imagine Live. Whoever wins tonight between Chris Coleman and Daniel Exotic, you're next in line. You are going to be next week fighting for the Imagine Live title once again. Any thoughts? Kim Chi saying he's breaking out the red thumb for next week. We appreciate you being here, sort of. I'm not sure. Another guy not in a good mood. I can see his face out of the corner of my eye already. Rough start to the evening here. Malachi Gage, come on in here. Rough little situation. Your issues with the Rad Boys continue to build up here.
It's an issue. It's an issue. I would agree. But the issue is that the Watch has lost to the Rad Boys 2 weeks in a row, and that's ridiculous. There's no reason for that. I don't understand how this even happened. You know what? I do understand. But it's not our fault. It's not our fault. Not this week, not last week. It's the fault of guys like the Midnight Flyer, Daniel Exotic, Big Letty, causing distractions in the Watcher's mind when they have things to take care of. Kato, I think I need some time to think.
Okay, well, that's unsettling to say the very least. I'll tell you what, the Watch better get some things sorted out. I've been told that their match on February the 12th with the Rad Boys, the winner of that match is going to go on and get a tag team title match in March. So that is high stakes for these two teams in February. Talking about high stakes, we have high stakes here tonight as Daniel Exotic will be defending the Imagine Live title against my next interviewee here. Let's bring him out here. High stakes tonight, man. Chance to be the Imagine Live champion. Chris Coleman, what's going on in your mind right now?
So it's pretty obvious the last two times that Daniel Exotic and I have mixed it up, he's been on the losing end. I've beaten him within an inch of his life 2 matches in a row. There is no way I'm not leaving the ring tonight with the Imagine Live Championship. But maybe, just maybe, I'll eliminate one of the neighborhood's problems once and for all and leave with his life.
All right, we're going to kill the guy on live? That's, I'm not sure I'm on board with that. All right. I can see you pacing around over here. We're not going to hold you up any longer. I knew for a week now you've been stewing, you've been angry. Come on in here. Coach Lance Payne. I don't know what you're so mad about. Let's talk a bit. What's on your mind? What are you mad about, man?
I tell you what I'm mad about. I was in lovely, beautiful Miami, Florida last week for a head coach interview for the Miami Dolphins, but I declined it because I want to stay right here in my neighborhood. But I am mad because of you guys just literally let the stinking, dirty hippie come back to Imagine Wrestling? You know what I'm talking about. The Midnight Glider, the Midnight Flyer, wherever his name is. We all know that that's Jimmy the hippie. You know it. Big Lenny knows it. The imagination knows it. Everyone here in Imagine Wrestling knows that that's Jimmy the hippie. I know it. I smell it. I smell that hippie. I've been spiked on my head. I don't know how many times, but it was about 30 times already that he spiked me on my head. And then you guys just let him come back. Here's a mask. You fired him in December. You don't remember that? Of course. He literally broke all the rules in your face and Big Lenny's face. And he's back? Yes, he is. It's okay. It's okay. I am the coach for a reason. I didn't get this name for nothing. Jimmy the hippie, whatever your stinking dirty name is, Midnight Flyer, Midnight Glider, whatever your name is, I always have a game plan. My game plan is to take that mask off of you, Jimmy.
Okay, well, very confusing to me. I don't know why he keeps bringing him up. Jimmy the hippie, no longer employed here. Very upset about the Midnight Flyer, but guy who's also quite upset. Let's go ahead and cue up this interview right now. Let's hear from Fear the Gear, Spencer Slade.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, I am DC Bentley here with Fear the Gear, Spencer Slade. Spencer, we just found out that you will be doing battle with the newest member of King Lawless's court, Mambo Italiano, on February 12th. What are your thoughts?
I had Alexander Apollo beat for the third straight time. And Mambo Italiano, I had no idea who you were until you attacked me from behind like a coward. So next month at Volume 24, I'm gonna get my revenge on you, and you will fear the gear.
All right, that was Fear the Gear, Spencer Slade. I'm DC Bentley.
There you go, Spencer Slade already looking forward to a match with Mambo Italiano. I'll tell you guys that I know are also extremely excited about February 12th. They get a shot at the Imagine Tag Team title. Let's go ahead and bring them in right now. We got All That Braden Elliott banging Jake Wiley. They are the Rad Boys. Guys, how you feeling tonight? Big win.
Feeling good. As you saw earlier, beat Malachi. Amazing. Last week, All That beat Alpha. I think some might actually say that might make us number one.
It makes us number one contenders, right?
That's right.
Or we have to beat them 2-on-2?
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, because February, we will. Because the Watch, they're the same. They're the same as they were back then. Back when they cheated to beat us every single time. They know that we have their number. We have almost beaten them every single time we stepped in the ring. If it wasn't for the coach, it wasn't for them pulling our tights, we'd have beat them. We'd be tag team champions now.
We should be tag team
champions. We should be tag team champions now. We proved it, and we said that by the end of the year, the Rad Boys will be tag team champions. We ain't waiting till the end of 2022. We're going to do it in March when we beat the Watch this month. And then TME, I'm sorry, but we're going to beat you too. The Watch, you guys need to learn. Take a hit for the Rad Boys here. Learn to evolve. Learn to catch up. More importantly, learn to change the game like the Rad Boys. Because for so long, we said we were the best. And it may not have been true. But we had no choice but to become it. On February 12th, Rad Boys in the house!
Man, oh man, the Rad Boys extremely fired up, man. Reset our router, guys. We're going to push this thing through. We might even go a little past 8 o'clock tonight. We'll see what happens. Let's see that board here. We got another guest coming up here. Kimchi's sort of been messing with our feed. We're going to completely edit this and reload this up later on tonight because it's been a great show, and you guys have missed some pretty important part. Those Rad Boys are fired up. Let's go ahead and bring him in. I think we do have it fixed now. I don't think there's going to be any more drops. Messing with his sleeves here a little bit. Come on in, neighbor John. What's your thoughts on I know what you want to talk about. What do you think about all these drops on this internet tonight?
I don't know. It's not like that in our neighborhood, Cato. Like, we make sure we have. I don't know what's going on. It's just frozen. It's frozen outside, frozen inside. I don't know. Are we still going to do this, Cato? Or are we still going to do the flyer? We're still doing that. Yeah.
I don't know.
The flyer.
Why you want to talk about him?
All right, the flyer, huh? Flyer. All right, hold on. Well, if we're going to do the frozen and the flyer, well then, this interview is going to be brought to you by the letter F. There's going to be a lot of Fs in this promo, so Gelman better get ready. I've heard you're familiar with some F words yourself, Cato. Midnight flyer, you know, that fake, that phony, this fabrication, that's not who you. I'm not allowed to say that word or that name anymore on this program, but we know whether he's wearing a fedora, a fez, or a face mask, and underneath that, the real face is the former fiery flyer, flower child, that became the fired freeloading freebaser.
What?
That is flying around saying that he's not who he says he is. He's a fake. He's a phony. It's a fabrication, Cato. It's a fantasy. Well, I got on his Facebook, the person that the flyer supposedly isn't, and he's claiming he's a counterculture superstar. Well, you know what's counterculture in Altoona in 2022, Cato? Is dressing nice, feeding your kids, not buying stuff behind the Altoona sheets at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Come on, man.
Now we're going into February, and I'm supposed to believe that this Fauntleroy flying around with all this fabric on his face isn't the guy that you fired? That's what you want me to believe, Cato? Well, for tonight, I talked to Lance, and we have a plan that we're going to rip that off of his face. And once and for all, when it comes to the flyer, farewell.
All right, there you go. An angry, confusing diatribe from neighbor John. I don't know freebase. What is he talking about? Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. We have our esteemed Commissioner Big Lenny. I know you have a few things to say. You made a proclamation and didn't come through here. So let's talk a bit about that. Lucio DeVere.
Okay, Lucio DeVere. Lucio DeVere was ordered to be here tonight by the commissioner, myself. I wanted him here to discuss his future with Imagine Wrestling. He didn't show up. So you've left me no choice, Lucio DeVere. If you're concerned about your career at Imagine Wrestling, if you want to continue to work with this company, February 12th, you're going to have to wrestle me in a match. I think that's the best way to go about it. If you really want to be here, you got to face me.
Oh, I would say Lucio DeVere is in for a rough night at volume number 24 whenever he takes on the commissioner, Big Lenny. Let's not waste any more time. He's a big, hot piece of topic here over the last week. This mysterious man, no one really knows who he is here. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. He is the Midnight Flyer. There you are, Midnight Flyer. You're looking good tonight. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. I'm looking great, and I'm loving life. How are you feeling, Cato?
About the same.
About the same. I'm glad to be here. I just got in from the Memphis territory, and the only thing I hear about of all the wrestlers in Imagine Wrestling, I hear of Jimmy the Hippie. I haven't met him yet, but he sounds like a great guy, and I challenge you, Jimmy the Hippie, to a best butt contest in Imagine Wrestling. And also, while I'm issuing challenges, maybe since everyone has the Midnight Flyer on their lips, maybe it's time the Midnight Flyer shows what he got and burns a little of that midnight oil, if you know what I'm saying, Cato. Yeah? Yeah? All right. I'll see you guys soon. Real soon.
There you go. The mysterious, unknown Midnight Flyer. No idea who he is. Let's. I tell you a guy I do know who he is, though. He is next in line for the Imagine Heavyweight title. He is Tito Warwick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, I'm here with the Bosnian bone breaker Tito Oric. Tito, after an absolutely dominant performance against the Rocker Chris Sands, we just found out that you will be taking on big-time Bill Collier on February 12th for the Imagine Heavyweight Championship. I hate to ask, but what are your thoughts?
Slušaj sad ti dobro mene. Ima Bill tu noć da ostane mrtav u onom ringu. I ti mene slušaj kad ja vama kažem da ću ja biti novi Imagine šampion.
That was Tito Oric. I'm DC Bentley. Back to you.
I appreciate all you guys really sticking with us tonight, man. It's been a rough night with this feed. We will. It's really a shame, man. If you could have heard what the Rad Boys had to say, it was a great feed. I'm going to try to stick around after the show and edit everything out and try to make this thing watchable yet tonight. So if you want to tune back in later on and see everything you missed, but a lot of people watching, man. 57 for having a rough night with our feed. We had to reset the router, man. That's all it was. Had to reset the router. We were trying to struggle through it at the beginning. If we'd have just done that right from the get-go, we wouldn't have had any problems. So that's going to be, Gelman, that's going to be a priority going forward. At about 5 till 7, we will restart the router just to make sure this doesn't happen again. But, man, 59 people tuning in after a catastrophe of a show, so we appreciate you guys tuning in. It's almost time for a match, but before we get to that, I do want to talk about February 12th. We've had a few matches we've talked about tonight. Of course, you're going to be taking on Lucio DeVere. We've got The Watch taking on the Rad Boys. We got Spencer Slade taking on Mambo Italiano. There's a lot of matches still to be announced. Bill Collier is going to be taking on Tito Oric. The Hall of Famer Tony Atlas will be in the building. That's exciting information.
Absolutely, yeah.
So a lot of matches to still announce, so we got a lot to look forward to. We're down to the single digits as far as the VIP tickets go. So if you wanted those VIP tickets, I wouldn't wait till the week of. I think that they're same as usual, man. It looks like about
probably be gone by
10 to 12 days before the show, the same as it's been for a while now. They'll all be gone. So I would suggest maybe if you want those VIP, get them. Equally as important as this show is, it'll be your first opportunity to get tickets for the Johnstown show on March 5th. And we have a huge surprise coming in for our show in Altoona on March 12th. It'll be your first opportunity to get tickets. And
that's going to be a hot ticket night.
yeah, I think that, we talk about taking down merch tables and we talk about moving everything back. And, it'll be the first time we've ever been able to have an anniversary show. COVID has sort of screwed that up, so this will be the first time. And we have a gigantic, maybe the biggest star we've ever had coming in on March 12th. So it'll be your first opportunity to get tickets for that show. And honestly, we talk about taking down the tables to get everybody in. I just have a feeling March 12th is going to be the first time we have to turn people away.
Because
it seems like it's going to be a big night. This is a big night here tonight.
Absolutely.
We have a big main event, and it's time for that big main event right now. Let's go ahead and head to the ring. This is for the Imagine Live champion. First, the newest member of the neighborhood. He is accompanied by Coach Lance Payne. He is the world beater, Chris Coleman. His opponent, he is the new reigning and defending Imagine Live champion. He is the exotic one, Daniel Exotic.
Man, I couldn't be happier for Daniel Exotic.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. This is the night, man. This is it was nice to see him win the title, but man, you have seen
he's getting put to the test tonight.
You have seen how these last two matches have went. They have been completely dominated by Chris Coleman, and I
I admire the strategy here. I've seen Daniel Exotic try to come out quick on Chris Coleman, and I don't know, man. I'm hoping for him. I like the kid a lot. He's got a lot of. I hate to be pessimistic, but you know.
I was just about ready to say I think it was the wrong strategy to keep in there and keep plowing it away at Coleman's face.
Yeah.
He needed to stick and move.
Yeah, I think.
Try to get him tired.
You cannot coach the size and the strength that Chris Coleman has. It's just an unnatural amount. I encourage everybody to take some time, seek out Chris Coleman's social media, and just look at the tremendous amount of strength that this man has. The competitions and strongman competitions, like it's just, you know, no matter how much cardio, no matter how much heart, no matter how much, you know, fire that a guy like Daniel Exotic has, you just, you know, all the fire in the world can't teach you how to beat Michael Jordan at basketball. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I don't know that Michael Jordan and Chris Coleman's a good comparison.
No, but I mean, ultimately, when you're given natural gifts like Chris Coleman is, like it's just hard to compete with. I mean, and you're a guy who knows this. You're 6'4". You were given gifts that many other wrestlers were not. You were naturally had a very strong jaw and a big, strong head, and 6'4" and 270 pounds, and so you know what that's like being the guy who's so much bigger than everybody else. And Coleman is just that. He is just bigger, stronger, and physically dominant, and you cannot coach that.
Absolutely, and you know he just loves to beat people.
Yeah. And this is what I don't like the company that he keeps. I don't always like the strategy that he takes, but I love the fact that he never gets in a hurry and doesn't make a mistake.
At the same time, there are times, Cato, I feel like he needs to get in a little bit more of a hurry.
I don't know, man. It doesn't seem to be. It seems to be working great for him right now.
Yeah.
Oh, those cross faces are wicked and unnaturally. Now those dangerous elbows right to the sternum. May have picked those up from the Alpha. We've seen the Alpha use those 6 to 12 style elbows lately a lot, and neighborhood stablemates.
Yeah, and I believe they all train together at this point.
They do indeed. Oh, and then on top of it, that godforsaken whistle and everything else. This is, you can't help but feel bad for Daniel Exotic at this point. Oh, he's trying to fight back. I like that. He caught him hard with that first shot, trying to catch the wind out from under him. Oh, I thought he was going to punch him, and he just drove his foot right through the side of his face.
You know, we feel bad for Daniel, yes, but we have to remember, Cato, this is Daniel's match to lose. Chris Coleman has to win this match with a pinfall to get the title. Any other way, and he does not get the title.
I don't think Daniel Exotic is a guy who takes a shortcut, though. He's not a guy who's going to take a leave and get a count out. He's not a guy who's going to cheat and take a disqualification. Daniel Exotic has a ton of heart and a ton of integrity, and I don't think he's a guy who would take a shortcut to retain a title.
I don't think he would either, Cato, but it puts a little bit more importance on Chris Coleman needing that pin or submission.
Man, oh man, look at this. Look at this. He likes to call himself a world beater. I'd like to call him no mistakes, Chris Coleman. You don't see him make mistakes, man.
No, you don't.
He has a ton of experience, man. He has been at this a long time now, and still not an old man.
Yeah.
Still younger than you and I. I mean, he's asking him to punch him in the face, man. This is a strategy you've employed in the past, and man, when you're so big, it's not a strategy Daniel Exotic or myself would ever want to employ. Oh, he just again.
Honestly, Cato, I've found that allowing your opponent to punch you willingly and asking for more is very disheartening to your opponent.
And man, I'm sure Daniel Exotic is somewhat disheartened as a result of those ineffective blows, combined with a straight shot with the flat of the foot, 100% legal, right in the face, man.
This may be a situation where this match has to get stopped based on Chris Coleman just knocking his guy out. He's getting closer and closer to it. Oh! Running power slam like the British Bulldog. And, man, could have been it. Could have been it. Real close. You got to admire the heart of Daniel Exotic, though.
Oh, absolutely, Cato. That's one of the things I absolutely do admire about that young man.
I've never seen him quit. I've never seen him give up. I've never seen him tap out, man. He fights and fights and fights to the end. And young guy. Real young. I don't even know if he's 21 yet.
Oh,
wow, you can hear those kicks from here. And he just keeps lighting him up right underneath the left ear and into the jaw. That first one really rocked Chris Coleman in a way that I've not seen him rock before.
Yeah.
And there he goes. He's coming hard with those shots. You can hear him from here. He's fighting for his life from underneath. Get out of the way. Maybe he's got a little bit of separation. Maybe he's got a little bit of a chance here. Oh, he cut the left leg out from under him, forcing all that momentum forward into the turnbuckle.
I think this is the first time out of their meetings that Daniels actually had Chris Coleman off his feet.
It got him down to his knees. I cannot imagine, though, he'll be able to get him down and flat to his back for a pinfall, though. Can you imagine that happening? Having him down?
How does Daniel hold a guy that size down for a pin?
How does he get him down flat? Oh, there you go, up and over. What's he going for? Oh, got him hard with that drop kick. Hard, got him off balance. Oh my God! He got him!
Wow!
1, 2! Oh my God, I thought that was it.
He got him down though!
Holy cow, he took him off his feet. I couldn't have seen that in a lifetime.
He is truly fighting like a champion.
Man, oh man. What an effort from Daniel Exotic. He just won that title, and he looks like he has no thoughts of giving up on being that champion, man. He is fighting hard tonight. Oh, come on. Oh.
Ring the bell.
Yeah, man, come on. Ring the bell.
Good decision, Chris.
That's ridiculous. Come on now. We need the whole neighborhood out there. Come on now. Lenny, something has to be done here. These guys are ridiculous. Listen. Oh, he caught him with the muscle buster.
Hey guys, can we get some help?
Come on now. We need some help out here. We need some help. There's Jake Wiley. There's Braden Elliott. They're coming in. Are they enough?
Are they enough? I don't know, Cato. Daniel Exotic's still down from that muscle buster.
Oh, they got to get some guys out of this ring if it's going to work for them. Oh, just too much. Chris Coleman.
They left Coleman alone too
much, man.
It didn't work out for them.
Chris Coleman alone, the size of both the Rad Boys together. This is a mugging, and I don't think there's anyone left. Oh my God, the Midnight Flyers here. Who is this guy? What's his business here tonight with the neighborhood? What is going on? Everybody trying to get things sorted out here. Let's get some control here, guys.
Rad Boys are back on their feet, Cato.
There you go.
It's a fair fight.
3 on 3, and what's going to happen?
Chris Coleman in the ring anyway.
Oh, throwing neighbor John clear to the floor. He bounced on the ground. They got rid of Malachi Gage. A triple super kick to Chris Coleman, clear to the floor. Good night. Man, oh man. The Midnight Flyer and the Rad Boys coming to the aid of Daniel Exotic.
Come on.
What is I'm so confused. What is the business of it with Chris Coleman and the Midnight Flyer? All these guys, man, oh man. All right. Hey, what a show it's been tonight. Let's can we get some security in here? Get this situation back under hand. I see that the neighborhood is starting to leave now. So yeah, get those guys out of here. We don't want to see any more of them. That's what they get though.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of the neighborhood.
I'm glad they were finally caught in their cheating and they didn't come out to their advantage.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. We have a ton of new people that I see have tuned in tonight, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys being patient with us. We will make sure we reset that router before the show starts going forward. It's been a rough night. I'm going to sit here. I'm not going to leave. Me and Gelman's going to work this thing out. We're going to post a brand new copy that's going to have all those freezes sort of edited out so you can go back and watch the guy. Watch the guy or the match in particular that you want to see the whole way through.
The interview, the things that got interrupted with the lag tonight.
So we don't really have time to go through everybody's comments. I will be reading those. I do appreciate you guys having patience with us tonight. February 12th is coming quick. I know it doesn't seem like we're still in January, but it's going to be here quick. If you want those tickets, I wouldn't wait too long. It's going to be a hot show in February, volume number 24. So, Lenny, thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We will see you for a much better show next Wednesday night. Thank you, guys.